Hey, what's going on, guys? I've been looking for a while for a video that talks about more specifically taking the front fan out of an Alienware X51 to go ahead and fit a bigger card in. And most of the things that I've seen are basically telling you to disassemble a lot of stuff or the entire thing. And I don't know. I mean, it would be a cool learning experience and everything. I've seen, videos on how to disassemble it. I feel like I could definitely do it. Definitely didn't really want to get into all that stuff. I was like, damn it, I wish there was just some kind of easier way. And I found an easier way. I found a fucking awesome way. But it's going to depend on the person. If there's a little bit of something you have to break slightly, but I don't personally feel like it's that big of a deal. Y'all might be able to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I really think what I figured out here worked good, and I didn't have to do a whole lot of work at all to get this front fan out. And tomorrow I'll be installing my 1070 Founders Edition, and I got my dual 6-pin to single 8-pin coming tomorrow in the mail. And because this X51 just only comes with 2 6-pin. So anyways, I'll go ahead and get into this real quick. Alright, and I'm just going to let that box keep the top resting right there. I don't feel like unplugging the cable. Alright, so what we've got going on here is I basically figured out that I could peel this tab, pop it out just enough to, alright, so my bad, I'm getting too ahead of myself. You've got 2 screws holding the front fan together. One on the top, if you're facing the front of the computer, it's from the top right and the bottom left. You can actually pull this front tab out just enough to where you can access this front screw. And I should have taken the card out real quick, but I'll put the card out and get right back into more detail. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. This is just a fucking gorgeous looking card. I forgot to grab my old one that I used to have. But, yeah, I originally got my X51, and it came, I forgot, it was a really shitty graphics card that it came with, but upgraded to 660 Ti. And 60, dude, man, I tell you what, guys, I've really been able to just bust a really insane amount of performance out of this thing. It's really crazy how many games I've been able to run. Witcher 3, all kinds of stuff with a 330 watt power. I tell people I have a 330 watt power supply, they all look at me like I'm crazy. Like, there's just no way you'll be able to run anything. And somehow the X51 is just the little engine that can. It's a fucking beast, man. But anyways, it's time. So one of the first things I did was I had to get an SSD. My hard drive, I was getting blue screens here and there. It was just time. So I got a cable to go ahead and copied everything, put in the SSD, and just immediately flawless. Everything boots up like a dream. But anyways, let me go. I'm digressing. Let me get back into everything. This video is about to be over. So this front tab, that hole you see right here, this hole is where the screw was, and I was able to access it, unscrew it, and I went ahead and also unscrewed where the hard drive would go. But yeah, it was originally just, as y'all real X51 owners know, it's all right. It was right there. And yeah, when I got that screw out, all right, so the part I was talking about breaking, the bottom left corner, the screw, I wasn't, accessing that is going to require to disassemble a ton of stuff, and I wasn't feeling like doing that. So I was able to just go ahead, and it wasn't that big of a deal breaking that end off. There was, once I got the hard drive out of the way before, of course I did that, and I unplugged also before I yanked it, I unplugged the power cord. Came out no problem, guys. So give that a shot. If you're getting a bigger card, it really didn't do hardly any just broke that fan part right there. The fan still works fine. So let me know what y'all think. Y'all have a good one.